Alrighty. Wait, what just happened? Hold on, guys. What's up, Spidey? How goes it, man? Hold on, I'm trying to get things situated. You're first, finally? Yeah, dude. The redemption arc. You've been first before, just not as much as everybody else. Dude, I'm surprised the Finns aren't down 50 points yet. I saw that, Widow. Congrats. I saw that. Big congrats. It's going to be really hard for me to focus for the Dolphins game. Man. They're going to get dominated. The boss rush ghost sucks. Well, let's go check it out, shall we? Let's go see what we got. Which champions? We have Ghost, Punisher 2099, Guillotine, who I also don't really like fighting that much, Mysterio, and Iron Fart. The attacker's nullify ability accuracy is reduced by 65%. Heal or hide. And then Ghost, what does she have? Whenever the attacker misses, it's Power Thief. Defender's special attacks are passively unblockable. She's stun immune. When the attacker has more than 33% of their max power, they gain an energized passive. If the attacker has more than 75% of their max power, they are power drained. And then encroaching stun. Holy chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did see that, Spidey. Yeah, Spidey got in here early, bro. It's his redemption arc. Zemo, welcome in. Especially on Bill's game day. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I expected to not even see Spidey in the chat. Gilly. Chum the waters. Whenever they check Super buffet? What the heck is super buffet? Precision, armor up, fury, power flood, regen, cruelty, resist, physical, unstoppable, or unblockable. Oh, it's the thing where, okay. I got it. Each time the defenders miss, is bypassed, or an untouchable or phase effect is prevented, the defender gains a fury passive. Oh, beautiful. Dude, can I just take Magneto onto this quest? Because, like, everybody is metal. Science attackers reduce the potency of poison by 85%. Whenever science attacker dodges an attack or performs a well-timed block, all their poison debuffs are removed. I definitely am going to need somebody who is can do the poison stuff. He can go unblockable. I hate Mysterio. I'll probably die in that fight. You pulled Unit Man? Unit Man? Zemo, I only have a 6-star photon. I mean, I kind of feel like Serpent can do you at ease. When afflicted with an armor break debuff, the defender gains a fury passive. 100% of all the damage they take from physical damage effects is dealt to the attacker. Beautiful. Notes like that are the best. Every 6 seconds, the defender gains an indefinite armor passive. I could bring in Onslaught as well, or Jean Grey. I think Onslaught would probably be better though. Hey, at least you got it done though, Widow, right? At least you got her done. I feel like I could use Count Nefaria. And then Onslaught. And then I just need Poison Immune, right? I thought about bringing in Serpent, Travis. Let's see. Who do I want? I could bring in Sentinel. Sentinel might not actually be too bad of an idea. There was nothing about the Mysterio that punished me for being poison immune, did it? I don't think so. Try and Serp it. Yeah, but using Serpent is so boring, man. He would be good, though. Nah, we'll just ride the struggle bus today, honestly. Medusa is poison immune. She might not actually be bad for that Mysterio fight. Could use Bastion. I just think Sentinel is a chunky boy, you know? Dude, block proficiency? Are you kidding me? Huge synergy. I think I could do every fight with these three. I think. I mean, if I can't, it's not the end of the world, right? Yeah, this team should work, I think. Anybody, any objectives or objections? Any fight that you guys think I couldn't do with this squad? Was like Ghost, I could use Onslaught, I think. And then 2099 I could use maybe Count Nefaria. Unless he has like some BS where you can't affect his regen rate. Medusa goated. Truth. Ugh. 'Cause I don't think so. I don't think this node stops Nefaria. Because you're not reversing. Even if you are. Oh well. And then Onslaught probably here as well. He's gonna get a lot of Furies though. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, we can try this team. Let's just do it. If it's like, I feel like doesn't work, it's fine. And I only have one of those champions, Wolverine. Otherwise, that would be a fun team to bring in, I think. I'm just gonna go for it. Can't sit here all day, you know? I do think Serpent would be really good for this entire thing, though. That just feels kind of boring to me. I've used Serpent too much lately, you know? You know what I mean, guys? Know what I mean? I'm just gonna use Nefaria again for Ghost. Because, yeah, reasons, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I don't think it finishes in time. Nope. What the heck? What am I gonna do? Oh well. You read Spider-Woman as Wolverine? I mean, that's a common misconception. People confuse those two champions all the time. I might get the kill. Yeah, baby. Oh, boy. I'm seeing somebody got injured on the Dolphins. Beautiful. That was a good fight, though. I don't know what was so hard about that fight. I was told that fight was going to be tricky. But I feel like I was misinformed. Dude, but how about that video I sent in the Discord earlier today? That was elite, huh? I just realized I was kind of complaining about how I didn't want to bring Serpent in because I feel like I played Serpent too much recently. But I've definitely played Count Nefaria more than anybody else. Like, by far. That's actually really sad that I didn't let him get the regen there. Walrus? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he definitely doesn't care what people think of him as far as looks go, that's for sure. He was like, he's really lost his reputation. He was pretty cool and hip, I feel like, when he first entered the league. Now I think he just looks like a weenie. Another dolphin. Oh, that was a corner. That's a bummer. Well, who needs corners? Not us. What's up, WAP? What's up, Dud? I don't know if I welcomed you in or not. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I really hate, double hate fighting guillotine 2099 a lot. Really hate it. It was really fun, WAP. It's hard to get used to because the field is huge and the roof is like higher. So it's like kind of just different, you know, something you're not used to. But I think it's really cool. Long time coming, honestly. Oh, did Miami try and kick a field goal? Or Buffalo? Because Miami's kicker has been injured. I don't even know if they have a good kicker on the team right now. Oh, Matt Prater. Well, that's good. That does bring a smile on my face. But anyway, yeah, WAP, it's just going to take some getting used to, I think. I kind of almost preferred the smaller arena over the big, like, new 4v4 mode arena, but that might just be me, honestly. So this is just like a normal guillotine fight, I guess. That's the vibes I'm getting right now. No, that was not close enough. Now I get to deal with Invisible Woman. Almost there. The slow fight, though. But we got her. I'm surprised, by the way, Matt Prater is even in the NFL. He's like 1,000 years old. It is my first run through at Walrus. It is indeed. And I actually don't think Sentinel's going to be perfect for this, but whatever. It's fine. Because I'm probably going to take some reflect damage, I think. When he fires off his special one. Just run into me, buddy. What are you so afraid of? Alright. This is the weirdest. Why is Mysterio AI always so weird? Like, what is it doing right now? Explain. I don't understand. It doesn't compute. Ah, whatever, man. It's so weird. He just doesn't charge in. I don't get it. Oh, no, I get in special 3. That's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Okay, it's less fine now. Oh, he's unblockable? Because I don't know why. I actually don't know why. Greatest node in MCOC. What's up, monkey? Well, things had gotten hairy there for a minute, but I think we're good, chat. Oh. It's not a guaranteed miss when he does his special 2, but I wanted to go for it. I mean, we technically got hammered, but Sentinel special 3 did special things for us. I'd say that was a really good fight, honestly. Now we just kind of throw whatever we want at the wall. I haven't even used Onslaught, by the way. Dolphins getting spanked? I wouldn't say they're getting spanked yet, but they're definitely losing. Definitely losing. Which was like the expected outcome, right? Oh, she's unblockable because nodes. Really don't know. Ah, I thought it was just one hit. You herked it? Herk it while you work it? Dang, if I would have got the special 2 off, she was cooked. She was cooked. Anyway, I need to look at why was she unblockable? Actually, wait, why was she unblockable? Oh, galvanize. Okay. She just goes unblockable like every 15 seconds, basically. Oh, I thought I got that. Oh, well. Honestly, I should try to wait out the unblockable. Or just bait special 2. Oh, I guess I didn't have my evade on off cooldown. No! Sorry. I read chat for football updates. Then die, go figure. Division matchups? Yeah, dude. Honestly, like the Dolphins are just historically bad at like primetime games. Like that's why I'm confused they're doing as well as they're doing so far. It's definitely surprising me. Oh, that's right. She gets Fury every time you armor break her or whatever. I didn't have enough SIGs, Widow. What can I say? You think I'm made of SIG stones? I'm not. I should build up to a special 2. Bro, I have no idea how that's hitting me. I guess I just suck tonight. Whatevs, brother. Do I have a... Oh, that's a good point. I have Nefaria. I think I will need to quit out and revive. Actually, I can just do that on the next run, Walrus. You don't have to do it on 4 runs. You only need to do it on 1, right? Pretty sure. Nefaria is a Saga champion, though. Like, we still have to run this a couple times. Oh, she's incinerated me and I'm stupid. Or I could just die and revive. Then I don't have to worry about Nefaria ever again. That full screen dodge on the incinerate, or like that laser, gets me, man. Because it's one of those like specials that's kind of like delayed. Because I have to like travel to full screen basically. Cetro was so close. I was hoping I could milk it. Might as well get the kill with Nefaria now though. 3%, man. Tragic. Tragic. Just use a couple potion Naruskis so I can make sure she dies. Gene being 48 and being lower is diabolical. That's how it goes, man. It's crazy the difference some SIGs make, though. Alright, well, there's that. I think I just won't bring in Onslaught again. Nefaria is the GOAT, honestly. Whoa! Tua just scrambled for a first down? That's my quarterback. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be playing like really, really distracted MCOC until this Dolphins game is over. Because yeah, anyway. That wasn't so bad. I definitely fumbled the bag on that last fight, and the Mysterio fight could have gone better. Overall, I think I probably will swap Sentinel out. Oh, why did they have to give me so many of the small selectors? Just give me a couple big ones. You can almost rank 4 Silk? That's hype. Dude, it keeps going. Oh my gosh. Am I in an infinite loop right now? Doctor Strange? There you go. Oh my gosh, dudes. That took ages. Alright, let's reassess. I really don't think I even need Onslaught, man. Like, I felt like Nefaria did like everything. Feel like Nefaria did all the things. So, I guess we'll bring in... Wait, can I bring in... I can bring in Venom. Mid slot. Yeah, because what? I use Nefaria for Ghost, Nefaria for Punisher, Nefaria for Guillotine. Probably could have used... No, I wouldn't have been able to use Nefaria for Mysterio. Basically, I'm just bringing in a champion for Mysterio, and then Nefaria can do literally everything else. As long as I don't play like a potato, right? Nico, well... I wonder how Nico would have done against Ironheart. Probably pretty good, actually. I didn't have a... I didn't struggle with Ghost. Widow. So I feel like that would just be overkill. Probably will just bring Medusa for... Actually, I don't even need Venom. We'll just take Jean Grey. Or now we can take Serpent. No. We could take High Evolutionary. That would be kind of a Chad move. We'll just take Jean Grey. This fight... Or this team should be fine. You hate Ghost, but it was bad AI? Yeah. Hey, that happens. I wish you could quit out of this like quest if you needed to. It feels kind of cheesy that it eats your entry token. Like, from what I understand, at least, you can't like back out and reset or anything if you want to. Okay. Use Nefaria, but I think we're going to just use Medusa here, probably. Well, no, let's just use... Well, yeah, she'll get it done faster, probably, right? First and goal? Oh my gosh. Nah, they're gonna choke it. Never mind. I started Waddle. Let's go. Huge. I'm a genius. No, I forgot about the stupid draining thing. Oh well. That's interesting question there, Widow. I'd say either or. No way. I thought I had like a second longer, brother. Oh well. Also, how is the game even remotely close right now? My boy Jalen Waddle. Oh, that's exciting. Good looking drive. Good. I didn't get to watch the whole drive, but I'm glad it was solid. All right, back to old reliable chat. We just need to make sure this time what bit us in the back last time was not having this guy get the regen from the node, which happened again. Because his heal block only auto applies on him when his opponent gets the regen, right? That's like the calculus behind the node. But if we're Nefaria, he's not going to heal block us because we don't have the regen. We're just stealing the health, right, guys? We're using our thinker. That. Oh well. No, I thought I was close enough for it. What is because you didn't give you an answer? Rolk is your next? Yeah, right. If you really want me, if you want to force my hand, I'm gonna say Vox. Because I think he's a cool champion. Meanie. Am not. You're just in here lying to all my viewers like that, Widow. So rude. So rude. Can't believe it. Oh. Okay, you know what I don't like though? I hate quests that I have to do 4 separate times. But like, do I need to? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Like, was that something that had to happen, you know? Did I have to do this a gajillion different times? No. It's one thing if it's like, you know, just like easy peasy, lemon squeezy kind of content. But bro, this is a boss rush. No, you. Oh, okay, no parry there. That's disorient, actually. New Battlegrounds meta is balls. Is it that bad? Okay, just quick. I counter miss, right? Oh no, just auto block and evade. Rip. No, where's my parry? You know what? Thanks, Medusa's hair. At least I can count on you. Jeez. I didn't mind it when we were playing it last week. To be fair, I feel like I really got like gift wrapped all my wins when we were playing Battlegrounds the other day. I was playing horrible. It looks like that trend is continuing today as well, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I wish upon a star, by the way, that when Medusa, or any champion really, armor braked or armor broke Mysterio, it would shut off his like abilities that he has. That would be really nice. He's gonna launch a heavy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because, like, it shuts down the other things. It shuts down his, like, poison, like, charge generation stuff, right? It would just make him so much less annoying to fight. Medusa does cook this quest? Oh, no. She is indeed quite the chef. Alright, that was easy. I probably didn't even need to heal her up. I think I could have done that with 12%. Yeah, Medusa's fun. Fun champ to use. Alright, again, I bring a champion and never use them. But now we're just gonna throw her to the fishes. Essentially. Or the wolves. I guess that's like the better way of saying it. I dex that too early every single time. Alright, well, you know what? We did quite a bit of damage. I think we are mixed smoked here, but get all the extra credit we can. It's so rude not to give me willpower. Oh, I guess I didn't dex. Okay, we did good though. I mean, we got like, we almost got her down there. And then we'll throw Medusa to the wolves also. Ironheart's gonna get so many Furies. This is gonna kill me. Yep. Knew it. I still can't get the dex timing down on that, man. I still go, like, I dex it way too early. I need to probably treat it like Chiel Special 2. That's what it feels like. Like, the Chiel Special 2 is, it's got that really weird, like, really funky delay to it with the bird. Like, it feels like the bird just flies up onto your screen, hangs out for, like, 3 years, and then finally does its thing. That was better, but I still got hit. almost a little bit too late there, but... Alright, we still got it, though. No revives necessary this time. Used a few potions, but it's whatever. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Not going to have a 7-star by the end of this. We will at least be able to open the Fantastic Force stuff, which is fun. And then, don't need to go spend Mysterium yet. Okay, instead of... I think we'll leave Medusa in. Who do we use instead of Jean Grey? Could use Mole Man. Shocker would probably do good, right? No, because physical damage gets reflected, huh? Ah, that's right. I'm trying to think of like a fun champion that I never get to play that I could bring in for Ironheart. Dude, I never get to play Okoye. I wonder what Magneto does in that quest. Do you guys think he turns off like everything? She is definitely metal, right? Okay, she is definitely metal. Should I take in Magneto? I don't think she has anything that would stop like... Oh wait, no, because I wonder if she is like a Magneto counter, because in her kit she has... What does she have? She has something that will reduce ability accuracy of like mutants and stuff, right? Her personal debuffs and armor up buffs are unaffected by ability accuracy modification against mutants. While she has an armor up. But is that going to turn off the node still though? Because if I could turn off the node, that could be fun. I don't know. Hello Beefcake, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, whatever, man. I'll just be boring and lame, and I'll bring in Onslaught again. Or Jean Grey. Should I bring in Onslaught or Jean Grey? Let's bring in Onslaught. I feel like Jean Grey was more fun, though. But anyway, yeah, we're just going through this nice, fun, fantastic boss rush mode right now. Having a grand old time. At least like with Medusa, you don't have to worry about ghost phasing like at all. No, I was okay. Here's the plan right there. I was trying to get another hit in because that would charge my relic. Okay, that was the plan. And then that was going to eat some of the stun timer, but it did not work out the way I wanted it to. Can't have it all, chat. Yo, TJ, what's up? How you doing? I think this is my third run on the quest. Okay, Count Nefaria again. He does good for this fight. I'm tempted to take him in back into the guillotine fight as well. Because I feel like he did pretty well there the first time. Granted, like Medusa, I wasn't really doing the best of justice. Might as well build special 3 here. Whatever, we'll just throw the special 2. I do not, villain. I have a 7-star Sinister. He's just not rank 4. In fact, I don't even know if he's anything higher than rank 1, actually. No, I think he's rank 2. I think he's rank 2. But yeah, Mr. Sinister is a really, really good champ, man. That's an excellent pull. Well, a lot of people jealous of having a rank 4 Sinister. I wonder if he'll ever join the basic. Or if he's gonna stay at like only available during like events and stuff. And raids. Player search in MCOC type I8I? What is that supposed to do? I don't, dude, I don't think it would do anything malicious or bad. I just I don't want to get pranked on stream. Oh yeah, she was probably yeah. Guillotine was copying Medusa's Fury. That's why it was. That's why she was kind of cooking. I was still going with Medusa. I don't care. It's fine. You'll drop a vid, no prank. Yeah, if you want to throw something in the Discord. Nah, Walrus, you do who you want to do. Also, to be fair, though, I think Onslaught has higher prestige. So if that's important to you, which I think it probably is to a lot of people now, not necessarily the worst rank up in the world. Whoever thought, like, turning off robot power gain if their armor shattered and your Medusa was, like, a balanced ability is actually a psychopath. Because that is so OP, dude. Yeah, Onslaught for prestige is a very respectable play, I think. It really is. It's unfortunate that that's like what the world has come to, though. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of only ranking for prestige, but you just gain too much of an advantage now by doing it, you know? Kabam kind of forced everyone's hand, I feel like. In a way. Are you gonna throw this special too or what, bud? Really? There we go. It only took, like, letting you attack into me. Like, I'm definitely gonna probably make more prestige rank ups in the future. Oh my gosh. See, that's the kind of crap that annoys me about Mysterio. He just, like, pushes you back into the corner, and there's nothing I can do there. Because if I hit into him, the damage I deal is just getting reflected back at me. You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do in that situation? And then you're just in a corner. I guess, you know, just don't get hit in the corner would be the play. But, like, dude, I probably would have never ranked up High Evolutionary, but I took him to rank 3, you know, because he has the highest prestige in the game. can't really afford not to. Oh, I had the mess on me, rip me. I hate everything. You did the Science Elder EQ. You had to use your rank to 6-star I-bomb. Not looking forward to skill. Yeah, the skill one is the worst, Nick. Because it's freaking... Like, you just lose willpower, which is annoying. And then also the node, like, if you want to use Patriot or Kingpin, and then any other skill that, like, puts debuffs on themselves, you're going to actually be, like, playing against yourself. Because you're going to be purifying the debuffs that you actually want to have. It's kind of a bass backwards kind of thing. Really, really bizarre. Really? I hate Mysterio so much. There we go. Go Bills. Next, fight type in player search. Oh wait, I'm searching for the player? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I was typing in something else. Like this? Is that you? Is this just the shout out or? Oh, it's the Sinister. I got you. I thought that was gonna be some like cool gimmicky thing in the game where it would like make a weird symbol or something. Okay. Cool. That's a pretty sick Mr. Sinister, man. Congrats. I have Waddle starting right now, Warlock. He got a touchdown today, so I am a happy camper. Looks like Dalton Kincaid is having himself quite a game. Oh my gosh, the AI is too smart. They always know when to attack me. They always know, Wazowski. And I always dex that too early. I can't stop myself. Rank 4 APOC is Aura. Dude, I wish I had a 7-star APOC so bad. Alright. That should do pretty good damage. Dude, I'm trying to vary the timing. I just can't wait long enough, man. I guess I'm too impatient of a guy. Oh my gosh, it's a problem. $15 skill. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, Nick. On the bright side, it'll be tough, but it will also at the same time be... Oh, we got it this time. Let's go, chat. It'll be easier than it was last time, at least. James Cook, Tutty. Oh, I took a special one for that. Oh, well. All right, let's go. I'm getting the decks. Oh, let's go. I called it. It's weird. I feel like I used to never have a huge problem with the Ironheart Special 1 decks either. But for whatever reason, that ability is gone now. You just want a 7-star Doom? Dude, he'd be so strong. I have a hard time thinking he won't come to the contest at some point, though. I think Kabam would just make too much money, straight up. I think he would definitely sell a lot of things. Dude, okay. I was thinking Ironheart right there was like actually just like saving for the unblockable before she'd attack into me. That would have been diabolical. Oh, we got it down. We're not getting in with that special 2 ever again, chat. I mean, we might. No, we're not. Not this fight, at least. She's dead. Mic drop? No? Mic drop? There we go. We got it that time. I don't think... Well, probably not, Widow. But dude, a 7-star Dr. Doom. I feel like by the time he hits everybody's rosters, though, he won't be very busted or anything. I feel like we'll have enough good champions to counter him. Release Doom when the movie comes out? Maybe. They could do that. Could do that. Dude, I feel like Jean Grey did more damage than Onslaught. Yeah, I think I only have to run this, what, one more time? Hella freaking Luya. Like, this is what I hated about the, like, that one Valiant gauntlet that they tested. It was just fighting the boss multiple times, right? This is the exact same problem. I just have to fight the same boss rush over and over again. It's really boring. Yep, nothing I can do. I'm getting stunned. At least Medusa's hair is like saving grace. Come on. Just die. Yes! I saw that encroaching stun and I was like, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Oh, clutch money. All right. And pretty much, like, I feel like all these fights are not that bad, except for Mysterio because he's just stupid. And then the Ironheart fight at the end is not my favorite. But that is also kind of skill issue because I just could not resist getting hit by the special 2. You're up 16.3 to 9.5. I would hope the rest of your team pulls through for you, Warlock. I have had a very lackluster fantasy year already. I feel like nobody has worse luck when it comes to fantasy than I do. It's like the weirdest thing, man. I'm cursed every year. Maybe I'm in denial and I just suck, though, at fantasy football, which is definitely... could be true. Oh, Tua just threw a hospital ball to HN because he sucks at football. Oh, no, to Tyreek. Dude, Tua can't throw. He sucks. Your opponent has HN? Oof. My condolences, dude. You're still winning, though. You're in a 4-man league? Man, I wonder what that would be like. I'm only in like 12 mans, basically. That must be awesome. Like, you guys can all draft just like really cracked out of their minds champ, or like, yeah. I want to say champions or heroes because I'm playing MCOC, but you know what I mean. Players. That's actually hilarious. Champions. Dude, MCOC fantasy. I don't even know how you would do that. We could make a fantasy for the Battle Realm Brawl. Christian Benford. Looks like that guy is he important? I guess is a follow-up question. I don't know that I've ever heard that name, Spidey, but I'm not very familiar with players on the Bills. I know that's not a Dolphins player, at least not one that I am aware of. Throw a heavy. Mysterio, you are the king of throwing heavies for no reason. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's cracked out of his mind. What is this Mysterio? Why is his AI always so jank? Oh my heck, dude. It's the weirdest thing. Mysterio's an annoying enough defender already, Kabam. He doesn't need special AI. For the love of everything. Holy crap, Warlock. That's crazy. Meanwhile, I think I scored like 80 something. No, I just didn't dex in time. That was on me. Mea culpa. Yeah, I'm getting pushed into the corner, aren't I? Oh my. What do I do? Ah! So annoying. Dude, I'm surprised. Are they actually taking a Bills player out with a concussion? Feels like the Buffalo Bills are invulnerable to concussions. The Bills. Oh well. I just need to keep thinking positive thoughts. I only have to do this fight one more time, right, guys? Until there's a random Mysterio again. Because Kabam knows he's a butthead. They know it. They absolutely know it. There we go. See, why couldn't I get AI that would cooperate like the first time? I feel like, all right, let's go feed her to the wolves. I feel like 9 times out of 10, anytime there's like a Mysterio, he's just always annoying. You know? At least that's like how I feel. Did you guys just see that intercept? Or what? Oh my gosh. No, I blew it, chat. I was doing so good. Why was I having a problem with that fight? What was I having? What was I thinking, dude? Why was that fight even difficult? Did you see that crap? I just gave Ironheart the business. Oh my goodness. You love how that you know nothing about anything anyone's talking about that isn't MCOC. What else? Maybe it's time to watch sports. Maybe it's time to start. Sports is it's one heck of a drug, I'll tell you what. One heck of a drug. You think MCOC is fun? Try watching your team blow a 20-point lead. Or come back by 20 points. Oh, nothing like it. Nothing like it. Let's go blow this Mysterium, shall we? Oh, I wish I had some tickets. Oh well. Okie dokie. I need to pick up you. And then let's also snag you. And then I'm almost broke. You're good? You like being unique? I don't... Well, there's a lot of people that don't watch sports. I don't know that it's as unique as you may think. Alright, then we'll just buy that one for the resources. Take the alpha. Take the alpha again. Okay. Okay, quick guys. People in the chat that can actually have better future sight than I. Let me show you something, and then you guys can tell me kind of what your thoughts are. Is there any way that I can, without spending Radiance, that I can obtain 600 7-star Awakening Gem shards? Because I'm so close that I'm honestly tempted to just go throw some Radiance at it. Because I literally, I am there, you know? And like getting another Awakening Gem could always be cool. I don't know that there's really anything that is like of the utmost import right now, but it would be nice. I don't know. It could be fun. I have done EQ. I just did all the boss rush. I don't think you get any from the daily quest. Maybe you get some on Sunday? I don't think you do. I don't think so. You don't get any in Battlegrounds. You can't buy any in the Battleground store that I know of. Other than like, maybe you get some in like Wheel of Fate or Necropolis or something, but that is definitely not on the menu, boys. Definitely not. Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I already did the EQ. I don't know, guys. What class am I looking for? You know what? I actually haven't thought about that, but I do have. Let me see. Okay. I have a mutant and a science gem, so preferably neither of those two. Preferably. Although we should go take a gander because I genuinely don't know who I'd want to awaken. Skill, I would definitely probably awaken Moleman. Oh, or Okoye, actually. I'd probably awaken Okoye. Another Mystic wouldn't be bad, so I can get an awakening on Tigra. Or Kushala, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Spidey Supreme to rank 4 and Okoye to rank 4. Dude, that's so crazy to me, Zemo. I'm actually shocked I feel like really kind of bad about that too. I felt like before Titan rollover, I was really hyping you up because I was like, dude, there's no way that you don't get it. There's no way with all those Titan crystals. And then I'm feeling kind of like guilty right now because you actually didn't pull Zemo. I feel so depressed, man. I'll trade you. I would gladly ship this guy over to you. He will probably stay rank 1 unless there's like a really huge piece of content that he'll just like crush. Yeah, I feel bad because I was like your hype man, you know? Ugh. All right. Well, I mean, that's a lot of radiance though. Holy cow. Holy moly, holy. I would probably have to wait a month. 3 weeks. I could wait 3 weeks. But I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it. We'll go open it. I'm there, you know? It can potentially provide some good value. And it gives us a fun thing to open, right? Which is always a good time. All right, type your guesses in the chat. That's not worth it. It's worth it to me. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm an impatient person. Who do we think we're going to get? I think we're going to double up on science. I think if we get science, we go awaken anti-venom probably. I already have a science, so... But I was saving it for potentially Spider-Woman or Spider-Ham. And if I was to double up on science, I wouldn't have to save, right? I could just put one into anti-vision, or anti-vision. That would actually be kind of sick. Anti-venom, like instantly. Okay. Let's go. Tech? Dude, it probably will be tech. And I would actually be kind of bummed about it. I don't know that I have anyone to use it on. If it's tech. Well, there's like a couple candidates, I guess. Let's see. And it's Cosmic. Cosmic, huh? Who do I awaken in the Cosmic class? Oh, dude, I could awaken Hyperion. Oh, I can't remember what Sim's awaken ability is. Let me look that up. Because I know they changed it. Oh, he gets basically arc overload. Kind of, not really. More times to reduce the cooldown of Endosim armor auto block. That's pretty good, but I feel like I don't use him that much. I'm tempted to awaken Hyperion just for like, because I really like him as a champion. I know a lot of you are probably saying Null right now in the chat or Superior Iron Man. But I'm going to be honest, I don't play Null like to begin with, so he's not even up for debate right now. The only people I'm kind of going back and forth with is Superior Iron Man and Hyperion. And you may think, well, save it for Carolina Dean, but I'm not probably going to open any more Titans until the rollover, so I don't think that would make any sense whatsoever. So, yeah, what's up, Charles? Also, yes, congrats on getting Cosmic, Nick. I'm sorry. Sim's Awaken ability does appear to be pretty good. Looks like it makes him pretty sustainable, which I do like. But also Hyperion is kind of night and day, honestly, with his SIG ability. Because it just... And he doesn't even need to be high SIG either. I think he benefits at SIG 1 pretty heavily. And I think if I awaken him, he's actually a rank up, to be honest. Thanos. Yeah, Carolina will still be in the Titan, but I think there's a chance I could have another awakening gem around Christmas time, so I'm not really worried about it. Hype fell off? Yeah, here's what I say to that. Shoot. Zemo with the most twisted champion opinions of all time. I completely disagree with that statement. Thanos awakening. Actually, good question. I think it only gives Thanos like an armor up or something. Let me go remind. I think he does. Yeah, it's like really stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. He reduces his opponent's base attack. Goated. Absolutely goated. I do like Sim a ton as well, Nick. Like they're honestly mostly even in my eyes. The thing that kind of swayed me is I just feel like Hype is like not as sig hungry. And I don't think Superior Iron Man really is either, but I just think he gets a little more benefit from it. Anyway, that being said, I want to rank up a 7-star to rank 2. Right? Because I don't think I have enough to take one to rank 3. Oh, I do. I could take a champ to rank 3. Well, I should probably just rank up Okoye then. Or Cole. Ooh, or Jack-o'-lantern. Dude, there's a lot of actual champions I need to rank 3. Let's actually just do a rank 3 champ for now. I think that will give me the most benefit. Most benefit. I think we're going to rank up... I don't want to rank up Jack, but I already have Bastion, so I'll probably rank up Jack like later on. I think I'm going to rank up Full Obsidian. You'll use your gem on Maestro? Yeah, maybe one day I'll get a Maestro. Rank 2 Platpool? That would be kind of aura. I don't know. If I rank 2 Platpool, I don't know if I'll be able to keep the ladies away, you know? Okoye is a tempting option. Dude, I just like Null, or not Null, I'm stupid. Cole Obsidian because of the big beefy numbers. Yeah, his power gain lasts a lot longer, Nick, and his Furies do. I think I'm just gonna... I think Cole is gonna be relevant for a while. In Battlegrounds, at the very least. I'm probably gonna rank him up. Rank 4 Platpool? Dude, he'd probably still suck. I feel like Platpool is just so you know? Yeah, I'm gonna rank up Cole Obsidian, I think. I really like champion do big damage. Like the Unga Bunga style, you know what I mean? That's what I would say. The hit it until it dies kinds of champions. Full Obsidian is that guy. The Unga Bunga damage. He hit you with big hammer, thing die. You know what I mean? I dig it. I dig it a lot. You'd rank Vox over Cole? He's on the list of champions I want to rank up. That's for sure. That's for sure. Dude, like... The champions... I have a lot of champions I want to take to rank 3. Like... I would like to rank up Dazzler, Vox. I would like to rank up Okoye, Jack-o'-lantern. I'd like to rank up Warlock. Like... Oh, man. I want to rank up Sinister, Superior Iron Man, Anti-Venom. I have a ton of champions that I want at rank 3. Like, there's a lot of people. I want to take Shocker up. I actually kind of enjoy Northstar, like, low-key. I kind of want to take Bullseye up. I think he's really good for a lot of content. Werewolf by Night is a baller. You know? Like, pretty much every champion, almost, I feel like, on this list I want to rank up. So it's like danged if I do, danged if I don't kind of thing, because any rank up I make, I'm still going to hold some degree of regret because there's just so many champions on that page that I'd like to rank up. You guys, you know what I mean? When you do Necro, you're not going to do Karina's initially? I am. I don't want to do that more than I have to. Your 6-star rank 1 plat pool hitting 20 to 30k special 2s. Goated. You're going to fully explore with this. Gilly 2099, Jean Grey, Serpent, Odin, and Anti-Venom. You'll have to let me know how that team does. That's one thing, right? Like, there's always like the most widely agreed upon best team when the like marathon content comes out. But I always am interested because there's very few people that will go back and reassess like a couple of years down the road when new champions have actually hit the game, right? That's what I think is interesting. It's like the initial horsemen of, was it Abyss, where like Doom, Nick Fury, and then Human Torch. Like I wonder if there's champs that are better now. Just interesting to think about for me. No, you just think she's... What is my best team? Are you just saying like generally speaking, Travis, or like a specific thing? You think Captain Britain will be good? Dude, I really think Wong, dude. Wong is a gamer. That's the, like, when I do my first clear of Necro, when I feel like the ambition, if that ever comes to me, because it's really long content, I'm going to do the 10-year challenge, and I'm going to use Wong to probably blast through most of it. My general best team, it would probably be just all my rank 4s, honestly. So, like, I would probably leave Moleman out, to be honest. I don't know that I could justify taking any of these guys out in place of Moleman. Right? Like, Moleman's my other rank 4, but I would say probably this team. You have a lot of coverage. You can deal with buffs. You can deal with miss. And if the fight's fast enough, you can deal with some nodes that she probably shouldn't even do because of her force field. You're a robot. You can deal with a lot of stuff just by virtue of that. Venom has a lot of buffs and bleed damage. Heal and power gain control. The only thing this team doesn't have really is like evade counter, but if they're a Spidey first champion, you have Venom. But yeah, I mean, that's really lame, only doing my rank 4s, but I do think they're probably just like the best on my roster. You could make an argument for putting the Serpent in over Venom, but I enjoy Venom a lot more personally. Yeah, Travis, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a constant like thing, like mental dilemma for me, because on one hand, like, it's good streaming content, right? But on the other hand, it just takes so long, and I've talked about it before, but like, if I'm playing this game for long enough, I kind of like start to get hypnotized, you know, where I start to just not pay any attention to things that are happening, and then I'll get hit and just like make mistakes and stuff. And I just know Necropolis would do that. It'd be a nightmare. Nice, Simo. Yeah, if I didn't need Venom, I could use Serpent. Yeah. Like, that's one thing I like. Like, I set out to make one rank 4 for every class type, so that I would have any sort of like type advantage coverage. And then also, I think the champions I ranked up are just really versatile to begin with. So I kind of have that going for me. Oh, anywho, let's go throw some Battlegrounds matches, shall we, chat? Also, if you haven't already, if you could like the stream, helps the stream grow, helps us get bigger and better. It'd be fantastic. So far, I've not been playing Battlegrounds very well this season, so Let's see if we can recover. Yeah, I'm not fighting either of those dudes. I don't feel like Deathless Thanos either. Man, this guy's roster is just chock full of annoying defenders. Just chock full. What? Sentinel and Nico banned? Color me surprised. Who could have seen that coming, chat? I will never get to use Nico ever. I've come to terms with that fact, but it hurts, you know? It hurts. Brinkatuma, I dare you. Aww. Aw, he didn't even take a Tuma. Shala's not the best. I don't really have a serpent option, man. Oh well. Oh whale. It's gonna take Count Nefaria and Chi-Ilth. You take your Atuma, you're a silly goose. Yeah. Oh, it's not even worth taking Onslaught, honestly, with his Jack. Let's take... Gentle would probably be a good pick here too, but... I don't know, man. I'm just here to have a good time. What in the balls is that, Clay? Whatever. That's Dolphins football, chat. Alright, use your Count Nefaria here, I guess. Put Null on defense. Or don't. This is gonna be a nightmare matchup. It's not gonna work very well. I'm always upset when I never get my Count Nefaria. Offensive Enchantress, that's something you don't see every day, guys. Whoa, are they going for it on 4th? What? No, don't do that, Mike McDaniel, you moron. My gosh, they did it. Never mind. Oh, I forgot. There's the thing. Oh well. Kushal is good if I don't hard sell. Well, there's a good chance of that happening. There is a Miami Dolphins game going on right now. You wish there were other ways to get Radiance other than Battlegrounds and AQ? I agree. I wish, like, one thing I was thinking about earlier, like, you're kind of cooked if you're not in an alliance right now. It feels like you just miss out on a lot of good stuff. I know this game, like, wants you to play it in an alliance. So, like, from that aspect, I get it. But, like, I don't know. I feel like this game is, like, it can be a big drain if you are, like, grinding alliance stuff all the time. Like, that's the stuff that always, like, burns me out. Ugh. Second and goal, huh? Time for Miami to fumble. Oh, throw a touchdown to Tyreek Hill. Oh boy, chat. Oh my gosh. They gonna go for 2? They should go for 2. That would be the power move. Give me Null. Give me Null. Do it. Give me Null. Come on. You coward. Silver Surfer. All right. Venom was probably better here. Oh well. Spidey, I think your heart rate is probably racing, huh? Is that gonna KO? If it crits. Nope. Go figure, right? Rintra critting, hello? Hilarious. Alright, there's no way, right? My scream is fast, I guess. It is possible. But I think we got this fight. Let's freaking go. I'm down with that. Oh yeah, it's in the bin. Ah, evolutionary with the W on defense. Which is kind of well, I guess if they're afflicted with a debuff, Undermine doesn't work, right? So like, even though Scream has Undermine, which I think was probably my opponent's idea here, it's not necessarily the best. Because it's not going to work. Yeah, GG's. I'm actually really surprised. I probably would have put Scream or Null on defense. I don't know why he tried to go with the Silver Surfer. But, you know what? I tip my hat. We take those. We take those. It works if you're not afflicted with a debuff, from my understanding. Oh, that's Diamond 3, though. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I could be mistaken. I could have been reading something else. Yeah, while the opponent is suffering from a personal debuff, they lose and cannot gain Undermine or True Sense. Yeah, if you have the Gamora relic on him, it helps a lot, Nick. Nah, but I don't do friendlies unless it's a friendlies like dedicated stream. That is not what this is, my friend. But yeah. I don't know how hard it is to get a debuff on you. I don't really remember. I think when High Evolutionary was in like the EQ, I used like Hit Monkey or something. Does the Gamora relic need to be awakened? I actually don't remember. I think it's the Gamora relic. I'm gonna say yes. If it's awakened, that's what helps, because that increases your ability to trigger the Fury. You want to rank for your go, Mora? Go for it. For someone like Vox, don't get hit. Yeah, just don't get hit. And I don't think you can attack into High Evolutionary's block either for that. Oh, but it worked in that instance. He didn't, wasn't able to get the dub, so I'll take it. And now, you know what I really like about like freshly ranked up or like the fresh rank up levels? We can't go backwards. So we can just lose. And it like nothing, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's all fine. It's like you get to play risk-free battlegrounds essentially. Dang, Nico got banned? Dude, I am actually shocked again. Unreal. I need a Shathra. I need another strong Mystic champion, man. I feel like I'm, like, suffering with that one. Oh, that's gotta be a flag. No? Alright, speaking of high evolutionary, got him again. But I don't... Well, I could use Count Nefaria for Serpent. Let's try it. Yeah, I agree, Charles. I know Gladiator Circuit is like where you finish placements, but I almost wish it would just give you the ranked rewards for your highest rank that you attained. I know that wouldn't necessarily be very balanced though, just because of how the like ranks and stuff are determined. I gotta get Pig here for his Kindred. Because it honestly, like, it like hardcore discourages me from... Oh, he's just gonna use Kate Bishop. Well, whatever, we'll get her out of the way at least. It hardcore discourages using, or like, even playing Glad Circuit. And I know they want to, like, maybe implement, like, rank decay or whatever. But dude, if they do that, so many people are gonna end up at just, like... not playing Gladiator Circuit. I feel like everyone's just gonna park and not care. They'll just get like the minimum rank rewards. Oh, did the Dolphins fumble the punt? That's brutal. Most Dolphins' way to lose the game. Look at all the debuffs and buffs. How am I supposed to know what is even happening on this man right now? I'm gonna be honest, chat. I have zero clue what's even happening. Use your special. Thank you. You know, with time left, it's almost better to not kill him. Because he's gonna get that regen from his Sig ability. Honestly. I think we're gonna do that. I don't think... Well... Actually... No! I was trying to try and spam the relic there. I actually would have won. I should have just stopped. Then I remembered, oh yeah, Despair exists. But he was too close to 3 bars of power. Should have known better. Banning Onslaught, Bullseye, and Spider-Woman is wild. Hey, dude. Just be ban who you want to ban. Enchantress. Omega Buns. I don't know, Jean, I guess. Red Skeleton Man. Spidey Pig might not be a bad idea here, but whatever. Midfaria confirmed. Seriously, though. Oh, no, she has this stupid one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, man. Oh, man. He's gonna think I'm cheating after that, right? Like... oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't really have a defensive champ now, though. I guess Spider-Ham? I don't know. If I'd have thought if I had known the fight was gonna go that fast, I wouldn't have burned Jean Grey on defense right there. I don't really know. I think I have to put the pig on defense. But like he can just put Kindred down on defense, I feel like, and he wins. And that's like who I need pig for. But I like Cole will just get annihilated, and so will Okoye. How does Venom do that? Big bleed damage. Couple things in deep wounds. Big bleed damage, fellas. Also, he's rank 4, so. And then the power gain, rich get richer. Beautiful. That might, I'm not gonna lie, that might be my fastest Enchantress kill ever. I'm really at a loss. Like, I think Pig is the best defender I have, and it's not even a good option. Oh, well. Put down Shuri. Put down Shuri. No, Kindred. You don't want to put Kindred down, you butthole. Oh, well. I still need to change his stat focus. I keep forgetting to change it to block proficiency. Oh, well. Oh, well. There is hope. He just needs to make like a giga huge mistake. No, he missed the intercept. That's so tragic. Dang, if I'd have got that intercept, we were in such a good spot. I had to play that aggressive. I think my only hope here is getting the fight done as fast as humanly possible. Every second that ticks by, I like our odds more and more. Dang it! Yeah. That was kind of inevitable, I think. Unless he really choked. GG, and he BMs for no reason. Man, Man, that's just unlucky draft. If we would have had a defender, literally, only attackers. Dude, I like that profile pic. That's fun. Is that one of the newer ones? Little fiery Human Torch guy? This is when historically Tua will throw an interception. Hey, you also have a high evolutionary. Right in the bin. You think Cole would have been better on defense? No, not at all. Cole is not even a shadow of a threat on defense. Dude is a wet paper bag. You take Bastion? Same. Okay, it is from the current event. It's pretty cool. I like that. That profile pic is pretty gnarly. And Serpent got through. Yeah, let's take Kushala. This guy's a gamer. He's got all the adrenaline stat focus. I love it. Sentinel, my boy, got through. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dude, is the cow gonna be good for anything here? I don't think so. Silk is probably best. Silk or Onslaught? I'll take Silk. Nah. You didn't even get Yelena. We're good. It's more... Spider-Woman is more of an offensive threat, is why I ban her more than anything. Dang, he also had a Mr. Moo? Ooh. You know what? I think Spider-Ham is the better draft there, but I gotta put faith in my boy. The cow. He put Casanova down. Santi baby. Put in work. Probably throw Bastion on attack. Yeah, that's the thought I also had. But again, I told you, I gotta go with the boy. I have to put faith in the homie. Go, Sentinel, we believe in you. Ah, I tried. I didn't take the block damage on the SP2. It's alright. That was a good fight, though. Especially for the first Cassandra Nova I've fought since EQ. Kindred. The Ting. Putting out the Ting. We're kind of cooked. Atuma did so much Thorns damage. Yeah, pretty much. Dude, Dazzler awakened. Awakened Dazzler is the solution, Charles. For all your pains. Whoopsie daisy. Just kicking thing while he's just standing there is like one of the funniest things. Oh, barely. GG's. Oh, there's the inevitable Tua interception that breaks the game. Beautiful. He's gonna laugh about that in the postgame. All right, close game though. That I think even if we get that one into the third round, I think we're cooked. I think we would be McSmoked. Dude, I wish we had more story content to do. I feel like that was so freaking fun. I wish we got story content more frequently. Like, EQ was cool-ish, I guess. It just feels like empty. Not being able to... Oh, a rank... Oh my gosh, Charles? Wait, I'll let the Jabari... I'm gonna let all the top champs through. I don't care. We'll ban the bums. We'll let all the gamers through. I don't care. It's fine. Banning the Sentinel, respectable. That's crazy, dude. You're sniping me. Oh my gosh. Too bad I don't have my Atuma in my deck. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I do feel like there's a lot of Atuma counters nowadays, though. Dude, Nico got through. Let's do Dazzler. Why not? I feel like I never get to play her. No, dude, you gotta get your... You need your Jabari. I'll be upset if you don't get Jabari Panther. Hey, there's my Kindred. Mole Man. I don't think he's really the play here, though, unfortunately. There it is! Yeah, you got her in the last draft. That's the good ending right there. That's the good ending. If I had to guess, it's... Oh, Kindred, never mind. Alright, we'll hit him with the Kindred Ditto. The Squatch Man. If you win, you'll get the Diamond 3 and then try to snipe. Zemo, your roster is significantly more OP, though. At least I feel like Charles and I are, like, close to more even footing in, as far as rank ups. Charles, if you want to throw, you know, I'll take it. You stay the heck away from me, you degeneration riddled man. Throw it. Really? Dude had like 8,000 porker poppers on him, but was really just like, nah. So sad. If only I had a 7-star piggy. If only. Okay, not the best, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh my gosh. So close. You definitely forewent. That was like a guaranteed dub on defense, honestly. I wouldn't have had any way to deal with Sasquatch. Oh, defender, defender, defender. Man, he's got... No, I'll do Jean Grey, I guess. Dude, put down Venom. You won't. Bishop? Dang it. But... I wish I had an Incinerate immune left. But I don't. And I think his prowess are passive, so I don't think Nico would have worked. If she would have, oh well. Your roster is tiny. Even though Zemo was in here literally 2 seconds ago flexing his roster being huge. How much do you guys want to bet? Bishop? Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, we almost got the full dex. I was gonna say, how much do you guys want to bet he just throws that into block? You're 100% sniping next meta. Do it. Till I plot twist and I start throwing on a streaming delay. The root was really hurting right there. We gotta go in, man. I mean, for like, this is a suboptimal matchup. It could have been worse. Yeah, I figured. that was not a good matchup for Jean Grey at all. Dude, Venom on defense. You know you want to. Come on. Gamora? Dang, man. Full yellow bar against Jean. Dude, Ironheart is, like, perfectly suited for countering Jean. Like, honestly. Ew, Abyss, what's up? I don't think Gamora is poison immune. I've won it? We'll see. We'll see. It ain't over till it's over, chat. Alright, now it's over. Gamora's not immune to anything? Okay. I didn't think she was. I just didn't know if maybe when they changed her a long while back, they gave her an immunity that I forgot about or something. So I was, that's what I was unsure about. G though. What does Nico's Awakening do? It I think it increases her damage bait like proportional to her adrenaline currently, and then it also makes her poisons become passive. Oh shoot, the Bills are going for it on 4th and 5. They're probably gonna get it too, I bet. That's my like most Dolphins thing ever. Honestly, even undupe, she's still ridiculous, Widow. Still really strong. G freaking G. Dude, Charles, were you trying to snipe me on purpose? That was freaking hilarious, by the way. I like looked at it, right? And I see like the rank 4 Jabari. And I was like, man, not a lot of people have a rank 4 Jabari. And I was gonna make a comment, and then I was like, wait a second, this is actually just Charles. That was so good. That's funny, dude. It's the first time I've matched anybody that I actually knew. Oh, they're in field goal range. Okay, yeah, obviously the game is over. Matt Prater has ice in his veins, dudes. Yeah, it's chalked. That game shouldn't have been that close, I'm gonna be honest. Shouldn't have been that close. Okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick, and then I'll hop in for a few more matches of Battlegrounds. Just give me a second to go cry. Yeah, GG, Spidey. That shouldn't have been that close, though. But, yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Oh, yo, what's up, Cade? Welcome in, man. But Spidey, if you're still there, dude, I bet you were kind of sweating, huh? For a while there, you were admitted you were a little nervous, but then Tua did what Tua always does in clutch time, which is fails spectacularly at the game of football. Because he sucks. Okay, well, this guy just has an annoying roster, doesn't he? Whatever. Oh yeah, for sure, Abyss. Take a look at that. Yeah, we haven't done one in a while, but occasionally I'll do like friendly Battleground streams. Occasionally. I usually like to do them in between seasons, but I feel like we had enough stuff during this like in-betweener season. Dude, he has a Sentinel, huh? Gosh dang it, dude. Santy baby. hurry down the chimney tonight. Dude, it's almost Christmas. Can't you guys feel it in the air? Once in a while, I'll be going, you know, doing about my daily routine, and I swear I can hear Mariah Carey in the back of my mind. I hear that. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Maybe I should, dude, maybe I'll record a Christmas album. Did Charles snipe? He did, Spidey. He says it was an accidental, though. Like, he's just been playing Battlegrounds, and we just happened to match up. It was, like, the coolest moment ever, too. Because I was like, man, big respect. Somebody with a rank 4 Jabari, and then I actually look over, and it's Charles. It was mind-boggling. It was like, I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, well, you know what? 0 Serpent counter, that's kind of how it would probably play out. Kindred, I guess. No, I have Nefaria. Do I want to use Serp for something else? No. You only have 3 rank 3s and 1 rank 4? Nick, you say that, dude, but like I'm not the most consistent of gamer in this game. Like, I consider myself above average, but I don't know that I would consider myself like great at the game or anything. I personally, even if you match up with whales, I don't think you should forfeit or anything. Like, everybody is prone to making mistakes in this game, you know what I mean? I feel like there's always hope, even though most of the time there's not, actually. Alright. Pity. I was hoping for a special 2 there. Dude, the Serpent and Nefaria matchup's not even bad. It's just, so time-consuming with this meta. The Serpent is firing off special attacks more so than ever before. I kind of prefer the special 2, if I'm being honest. At least then I don't have to worry about the evade. Alright, I probably lost. Or not. Somehow won that round. Cool. Do I have any tips for 936? You could just kind of take whoever you want against the boss. I'm assuming you want tips for the boss, but use champions that have multi-hit mediums, so like Domino, Northstar, Silk. I find that Silk, at least for me, was like the best because she has her evade mechanic, and his special attacks can be evaded, which can come in really handy. And it doesn't matter which rarity you bring, like anybody can do that fight in particular, which is really cool. Jean is kind of a tempting pick, but you rarely forfeit. Never get your Shocker Gladiator. Yeah, dude. I love it. Yeah, I try not to forfeit either. Well, if I ever have to forfeit, it's just because real life family stuff. That's true. But to be fair, the special one is pretty easy to evade, I feel like. And that's like when it's the most in handy, I feel like, is the special 2. Sentinel. You know, if I had a ranked up Shocker, this fight would probably be a lot better. If he was like rank 4, I think I would have like a decent chance. I'm actually really worried that Shocker won't kill with 100 charges. I guess we'll find out. Nope. And unfortunately, I fudged the dex on that first rocket. That's a lot of incinerate damage. I was right to bait another special, though. That I will not regret. Please kill? No, big sad. That's Sentinel full health now. Oh well. The thing you're talking about, Kate, is star rarity. So as long as you're using a 7-star, you're in business. Wow, he played infinitely worse. You love to see it, chat. I love wins like that. So just make sure you're using a 7-star, because if you're using a 6-star, a 5-star, every rare star rarity below 7-star is going to be reducing his like armor charges, whatever it's called, by like less. So the fight will go a lot slower. You can technically do it with like 6 stars and stuff, but definitely take in at least a 7-star for Dr. Doom is what I would recommend. Abyss. Oh, thank you, Abyss. Thank you for having your in-game name be the same as your YouTube name, by the way. I always just like don't know who people are most of the time. So that is refreshing. Thank you. What's good, sheep? Not as much ball chasing. I think that's all I was seeing, Wab. Jeez. But yeah, double mediums and you'll be fine. I mean, even without it, honestly, it's still fine. It's just a little bit longer. So, it's like I used Nefaria a little bit and he was still doing okay. You haven't used 6 stars in story mode since Act 6? Jeez. I don't know if I ever bust out my 6 stars ever. Occasionally, I'll bust out Nick Fury for the buff, like the damage boost with his synergy. And then Spider-Ham, Kate Bishop, Human Torture, Scorpion, like rare occasion. Or if like the situation demands Apocalypse. I don't know. It depends how I feel, Widow. Oh yeah, Werewolf by Night works. Although I will say one of my buddies tried to use Werewolf by Night and I mean, it could be completely a skill issue, but he said his double hit medium felt kind of weird. And I mean, obviously that's just like a vibes thing, you know? Look at your top 4 champs. Oh, are they all... They're probably all symbiote champs, huh? I bet you... Okay, let me... Before I look. It's going to be Null, Anti-Venom, and Venom. Okay, no, it's not. There, I got 2 of the 4 right, though. I got 2 of the 4. I got Null, and then I got Anti-Venom. Dude, you were one of the lucky few blessed with the freaking Purgatory, huh? Very nice. I like that. You got the silver stars on all these guys, too? Dude, Ironheart at rank 4. Max Sig. I'm assuming all these are Max Sig, right? Yeah, they are. Yeah, those are pretty sick champs. Let's see, chat. Does he update this? Nope. Honestly, Kabam should remove this entirely. Does anybody ever update this? Does anybody update that? I will, like, once a year, it feels like. Well, let's take a look. Does Charles update that? I bet he doesn't. Yeah, see? Nobody updates this. Like, he's got a couple, like, he's in AQ. I guess you could only be using 6 stars, sure, but I don't know. Yeah, Silk was my favorite by far. I didn't try all the double hit champions. I did try North Star, however, but I still think Silk was by far better for Doom. You don't know what that is? Basically, if you weren't communicating outside of the game and people were trying to assign you certain stuff for alliance-related things, or if there was something related to recruiting, people could click on your profile and check to see which champions you have there. Like, I mean, you can tell I haven't really updated mine. I've still got a lot of 6 stars in there, but that's basically what it is. But everybody in this game seems to use, like, some sort of outside communication, whether it's Discord, Line, Kick, if anyone still uses that. Things like that. Slack. You updated it once and forgot about it? Yeah, no one... Like, they should just remove it. Maybe it would help the servers function a little bit better. Did we get a new arena today, by the way? Oh, we did. I need to do arena. Let's see, today's Thursday. Dude, I might just play arena the rest of the stream, and then tomorrow we'll come right back at it with some battlegrounds, I think. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a lot going on because we kind of speed ran ourselves out of content to do. Because we already did EQ all the way. Yeah, I think that'd be solid. And then I can also use like more energy for battlegrounds tomorrow. I think that's a good plan. You update your... I saw that, Widow. You know what? I tip my hat to you. It's a little bit different backwards, though, you know? Also, question for you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's my dilemma, okay? I like doing the variety streams, but I think in doing so, I probably hurt my like YouTube algorithm discoverability. So I'm down to continue doing them on Fridays, but I'm wondering if maybe I should just start doing those on Saturdays, except then I can just like stream over on Twitch. I don't know how many of you would be interested in that, but I'm kicking around the idea. It's not set in stone or anything, because I do really enjoy streaming other games. It's just I feel like the discoverability streaming other games is significantly butchered. It feels like on YouTube. The algorithm is just too punishing, you know? But if I streamed on Twitch, that could just be a fun way to still stream other things, you know? Thank you for not comboing me to death. I didn't even have my controller in my hand, Colossus. Anyway, I don't know how many of you guys use Twitch. It is kind of like ad infested. But Midstar. Dude, North Star is ballin'. What do you mean? And then, dude, even if we're on Twitch too, you could like subscribe and stuff over there if anybody ever wanted to, which could be cool. Because I am an affiliate on Twitch from like when I used to stream eons ago. Beautiful. You guys hating on North Star? Dude, mistakes. North Star is a beast. Have you guys seen the North Star damage that he can get, bruh? It's pretty extreme, man. Also, we did meet the qualifications for a crisp high five, so thank you guys for being here. Give yourselves a crisp high five. Thank you. We made it. I don't know if we got... Did we make a crisp high five yesterday? I'm not sure. Maybe we did. But thank you. Appreciate you. Mr. Moo versus Mr. Moo showdown. Sorry, I'm in the lazy gamer position now. Had to focus up too much for Battlegrounds. Honestly, like, pretty good Battleground streak we were going on, chat. Pretty stellar, I'd say. You still don't know where the whole high five thing came from? It came from my cabeza. Came from my noggin, widow. I just wanted a cool way to interact with my audience, and it just kind of came to me in a dream one night, you know. Just kidding. No, I actually climbed a mountain and I talked to a witch doctor up at the summit, and he told me that I should start doing it. So I've been doing the crisp high five ever since. He said it was handed down for generations. Dude, if we get really edgy, if we ever get 1,000 views, what is it going to be? Like a crisp, like, foot five? I don't know. Never thought about that. That does seem like the eventual conclusion, right? Yo, call me WAP, DDHK right here, bro. You don't want a crisp foot? Yeah. It would be weird. Maybe we'll have to brainstorm something else. I don't even know. Like, that would be really an I'm not very flexible. I don't even know if I could pull that off. I guess we could always do a double crisp high five, right? Like both hands. That could be cool. We've got to have something for 1,000 views on a stream, though. We have had that one time on the channel, believe it or not. At least I think we did. I know the Epoch of Pain stream was, like, ridiculous. For no reason. It was so cool, though. I think that might have broke 1,000. But that, well, that might have been after it was uploaded. I don't know. Get the like counter to 15. I agree, Fab. I agree. Thank you for being my biggest advocate for likes. I appreciate it. Because, like, dude, I really don't like it. That's why I try not to plug, like, asking you to like the stream, like, too much. But even then, I still feel like I do it too much. I try not to, but it seriously does help the stream a ton. Like, I've definitely noticed a difference between, like, when I'm asking people to and when I'm not. It does seem like those streams tend to perform better. But again, like, it annoys me when I'm watching streams, so I try not to do it a ton, but unfortunately, it's just part of the territory. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. We gotta pump those numbers up, dude. Those are rookie numbers. Spider-Man in the bin. Beautiful. You're gonna dislike to keep me humble. You know what? If you're really not enjoying the content, you go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Oh, I thought the heavy would reach. I guess not. Guess not. Dude, can you imagine how powerful Aegon would be if he never lost his arm? Because, like, he's using his, like, the, like, ISO belt, I think, to, like, give himself an arm. But what if he just had an arm? He could, like, pump all of that into just pure damage. It is definitely fab. That's what we ended up doing the other day. I don't know if you were in here when we were. But yeah, doing that and then doing arena. And then next week there's going to be another quest, I think, to get our like objectives or whatever to get the rest of the tickets. So you will be able to hit all the milestones in the in-game event, and then you'll be able to get all the jumbo boxes. I know the Aegon lore. No, I just thought Aegon was a cool champion when he was released. And I specifically remember that in their deep dive video, I think. Or I don't know if they even did deep dives. Maybe it was just like a regular announcement video. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. But he was just kind of a champion I paid attention to because he was like the first of his kind. Like we had never seen a like long form content style ramp champion like that. I'm pretty sure that's the lore. I could be making it up, but and there's not much lore behind it other than he uses the belt, I think. I don't remember how he got it or anything, just that I'm pretty sure that's how he like manifests an arm. You're wondering why what happened to Aegon. Also, you didn't know if Karina was... Yeah, Aegon... Aegon is a Kabam original, too. He's not a comic book character. And then as far as Karina goes, you know what? I think we, like... If I paid any attention to the story mode, I guarantee, like, there's probably a lot more lore about Aegon and, like, Karina that I just don't know. I can't tell you how fast I hit the skip button every time the stupid, like, dialogue pops up on my screen. Do you have Spider-Woman, Travis? If you don't, I would say yes. If you do, then I would say no. Just because, like, Spider-Woman is kind of, like, better. I hate you so much, Mordo. But yes, I do still think Spider-Ham is valuable. And I do still think he's worth ranking up. But, like, I would prioritize Spider-Woman first if you have her. She's better. See, Spidey knows more lore than me. You assume Karina is as well? She might be. We could look that up, I'm sure. You don't see your champion? Are you using Drax, Charles? I know a lot of people, when they're using Drax in this game, they have that problem. I have seen some people post about what you're talking about on Reddit, though. I think it's a known issue. I don't know what causes it, though. So you should rank Spider-Ham and then you'll pull Spider-Woman. That's kind of the way luck in this game goes, huh? I think, yeah, I think he's worth investing in my opinion. Guillotine 2099 lore, you're lost. Basically, I think it's just like the guillotine sword is like passed down through generations and then it just ends up in the future or something. Or it's like, yeah, actually, that's a good question. I actually don't know. It's either that or it's like somebody tried to replicate the sword with technology or something. I don't know. Kabam's original characters, they're a little bit interesting. They are cool though. I'm glad they make Kabam original characters. The one thing I like about Kabam Originals, like, existing, is it means if they wanted to, they can, like, there's already infinite Marvel characters, I guess, so this isn't necessarily as good as a point as I thought it was going to be. But normally it would mean that they can kind of take this game forever, essentially, because they can space out normal characters and from the comics, stuff like that. But I really don't think they'd ever run out of Marvel characters. That being said, dude, I wonder what the running total for Marvel characters actually is. It's got to be upwards of, like, multiple thousands, I feel like. There's a lot of characters like Serpent or Nefaria that are, I feel like, hardly even in comics. But Kabam thinks they're cool, so they pull them into the game. Robot that has a sword. You think it's Morningstar but Guillotine? Yeah, that could be it. Honestly, I have no idea. I know the, like, Guillotine idea, like, that was a Kabam original, but I think they made a Guillotine comic, though. So I think Guillotine is, like, canon now. I'm not sure, though. They have not, Travis. They have not. That news should come fairly soon, though. At least leaks of some kind or something, I would think. Probably their next live stream. Venom is so fast. They made the sword with the soul or something like that? Yeah, probably. Roughly 30k? That's a lot of characters. I wonder how many of those are like heroes and how many are villains, though. The Guillotine, Purgatory, Morningstar lore is kind of cool. I don't know anything about Purgatory lore. I like semi-know Guillotine. Just like the sword is like cursed and it's like handed down through the family bloodline and like, yeah. I think it's cursed, something like along those lines. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know, Widow. Hi, Evo. Let's go. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Travis. Like, that's got to include, like, panel character, just, like, side background character from, like, panel A. Like, are all those named characters? I would find that hard to believe. That's got to include just, like, background characters, too. I don't know anything about Kindred other than he's a Spider-Man villain. Turned into an evil demon monster. I mean, that would fit with the name, Purgatory. Yeah, Kindred is like the Oogie Boogie of Marvel. Now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff. What are you going to do? I'm going to do the best I can. Raise your hand if you love Nightmare Before Christmas. I do. The movie is a banger. The soundtrack goes so hard. I bought my... Okay, here's the lore behind that, by the way. Why I really like Nightmare Before Christmas. My very first Xbox 360. My very first console that I myself owned. That I bought with my own hard-earned cash. It was pre-owned. I bought a 360, and the guy left all his music on there. And the only albums I knew of were Eminem and Nightmare Before Christmas. Everything else was just like crap, basically. So when I was playing Call of Duty Zombies, dude, I'd just go slap on the Nightmare Before Christmas album and let that sucker play. And the Eminem albums that were on there as well. But mostly Nightmare Before Christmas. And yeah, that's why it has like kind of a special place in my heart. I pretty much have every song committed to memory. So, solid stuff, man. Now you know the Nightmare Before Christmas lore. And yes, it is a Halloween movie. Can you watch it during Christmas? Sure, but the creator of it, I believe, is on the record saying it's a Halloween movie. Widow, now you're getting into, like, philosophy, right? Like, what is, like, a soul? That's such a white story. I don't know what that means, but sure. Whatever that means. Kindred isn't real. Dude, that reminds me of that video of that chick on the airplane. That mother is not real. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. That one I've never had an opinion on. I actually... I hadn't seen Die Hard until this last year. It's a movie that happens during Christmas, but I don't think that makes it a Christmas movie. I think I probably agree with that. Kindred isn't it, you would say? I would say no one will ever know. Yeah. That mother effer is not real. That's a video for the ages, dude. That's so funny. She just like lost her gourd on that flight, man. I wonder what that person is doing now. Like, did they, like, farm, like, did they just, like, sell a bunch of shirts after that and make a ton of money? Like, did they capitalize on that at all? I would have. That's what I wish, dude. Like, I wish I could just get stupid rich off of just something really dumb. You need a 6-star Sentinel relic? There's a couple 6-star Sentinel relics I also need. For what it's worth, Widow, it doesn't make like the biggest difference, but it just helps his damage like a little bit. It's not a ton though. You know what I mean? Like growing up, I would always tell people like my aspirations when I grow up is to invent something ridiculously stupid that gets trendy and is like a fad for a while. But in the meantime, I just make enough money to never have to work again. That was always my plan. Never panned out that way. You know, like the person who invented fidget spinners, right? Like think about the insane like cultural grip that fidget spinners had over society for a couple months. Like people just got filthy rich from fidget spinners. That's the kind of thing I always wish I could have invented. And I guess I still could if I ever like did get a like banger idea like that. But so far I'm striking out. I'm betting 0. Both a Halloween and a Christmas movie. I could see that, Charles. Kieran's to have a hawk to a moment. If I had a moment like that, I wouldn't want it to be that like I wouldn't want to be a moment that like makes me look like an idiot, at least. I don't know. Maybe like a gotcha moment of some kind where like maybe I'm in a debate with somebody and then I make them look stupid and then I just like sell shirts based on that. That's ideal. If the fame and the fortune were to come from like a viral moment like that. Otherwise, I think inventing a stupid trendy object of some kind is probably the best route to go though. Yo, Hikura, you change your name? Hiksan. I like that. But dude, I will say like you can technically watch any movie you want outside of when it's actually appropriate to watch that movie. But that is the one highlight of like Christmas and Halloween time is you get to kind of dip back into like movies and TV shows that you don't really get to experience in their fullness during other times of the year. You know, like I'm an adult with like free choice. There's nothing stopping me from watching Nightmare Before Christmas year round or Elf or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But if it's like mid-July and you're watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, you're not really getting the the punch that it delivers, you know what I mean? So it is kind of nice with the seasonal shift that you get to kind of experience those things again. It's like one of the only saving graces for me with wintertime. Kiksan. I like it. Kind of rolls off the tongue pretty well. Best champion for the Sentinel Relic is Ironheart. I think she's still a good champion. I think there can be multiple champions that are good for a relic. But it is good, yeah. Pausing the incinerate and stuff. I have a really bad itch on my leg. Dude, we're nearer, closer and closer to 4 million battle chips, chat. We're gonna get there. Uh, 100% 9.3 Widow. It sounds like you just got the initial clear. Get the 100%. Get it 100. As the kids say nowadays. Yeah, see, Spidey knows what's up. No, Cable, you suck it. No, special 3. Hey, no caps. Well, okay, that's okay, actually. It's not that bad, Widow. 100%ing 9.3 was like Honestly, it kind of felt like a breeze. I thought it would be a lot more difficult than it was. But honestly, it was pretty chill. If you need to, you can always follow along with my live stream when I explored it. Although we were talking about you behind your back like that entire time, so I don't know if you'll want to. I'm just kidding. Yeah, see, Sheep, I agree. I've never understood the exploring from back to front, but I guess it doesn't matter. I just like to do everything sequentially. If you struggle on every single quest, maybe you just weren't taking, like, the best counters in. I don't know. Charles, I think you might be behind in the stream. You were what? It would be weird to watch Home Alone in July. At least Home Alone, yeah. Like, Home Alone has a little bit of a focus on Christmas. But I think it is probably a movie you could enjoy outside of Christmas, but wouldn't get the full enjoyment. No, Widow, I'm just playing. I'm just trying to debate you into watching all my old live streams so that I can milk the views. But no, in all honesty though, like all jokes aside, exploration is really not that bad. Now, okay, caveat to that. There were a lot of paths, and I will admit this, that I literally only used Count Nefaria. So do with that information what you will. Did the boss chapter. That's probably smart, cheap. If they were close to expiring. Trying to view bait you. Always, dude. I gotta get those view numbers up. You hate the Scourge paths? It felt like the first few were the worst, and then I felt like the Scourge nodes got a lot easier. Also, there were a few of the Scourge paths where Nefaria was cheese, but, you know. That's just Nefaria things. I too hate Scourge paths. I think my least favorite paths, though, for 9.3 are probably the Relic ones, where if your Relic filled up, you would root you in place. Those annoyed the crap out of me. The ones where they would go unblockable or unstoppable or whatever were not that big of a deal to me. But, because there are a lot of times I would just forget about that node entirely because I'm focusing on too many other things with the fight. And then, boom, I'm just like rooted in place and I was not expecting it, kind of thing. So that bugged me a lot, but if that's honestly a skill issue. If I would have just like paid more attention, it wouldn't have been as bad. But yeah, I think the Relic ones annoyed me a lot more than the Scourge ones, which I still don't like Scourge nodes. Like, that was my least favorite thing about 9.2, and I was disappointed to see it in 9.3 again. But they didn't feel like the Scourge nodes were too bad. Alright, have a good one, Charles. Thanks for swinging by, man. GG's in the battleground match, man. Bring back the weapon path? Yeah, I think the weapon path was fun. Just like when you get a champion who can just like destroy. Like, it's fun to just wail on the opponent with the weapon nodes. Scourge paths were, I think they were too, Sheep. At least, like, as far as I remember. Like, 9.2 was a long time ago. All I can remember at this point is that I didn't like them. So, and I don't know if I didn't like him because I didn't have the roster I do now. Like, maybe if I were to have gone back now with the roster I currently have, I wouldn't have been as annoyed with them. But it did seem like they were a little bit easier than I remembered. But again, that could just be like, I'm a better player than I was back then. I have a bigger roster now. Any of those things. .2 came out this year. I mean, even if, like, yeah, but that doesn't mean I remember it. Like, that kind of fits the category in my head where it's like unimportant information, so I just don't remember it. Like, I'm never gonna need to remember anything about 9.2 ever again, basically. So why waste my memory on it? I remember Lotan, that's it. Everything else was just really forgettable. Use my brain sometimes, says the guy who hasn't even explored 9.3 SMH. Hey, Garvey, what's up, man? How you doing? You in Gladiator Circuit yet? Welcome in, dude. This is the guy with multiple rank 4s. Hey, man. I mean, you're just making my case for me. Sounds like a skill issue. I feel like you should be able to use your brain to get more rank 4s. Go 100% Epoch. I mean, I had like 1 when I started that. You haven't touched Battlegrounds yet? It's not too bad, Garvit. Some business duties? MCOC related? Yeah, see, Garvit, he's got even more than me. I say it every time. Well, not every time I stream, but I say it a lot. I really wish this game had more background music. I do get like somewhat tired of the same stuff. Oh, you have a real estate business. Nice. I I was just wondering if you were like talking about murking or something. I didn't think you were, though. That's cool, though, man. Real estate's a good business to be in. Sometimes I think maybe I should get a real estate like license here in the States, but I don't think I can act fake enough. You know what I mean? I'm not like the art of the deal businessman kind of guy. I don't think I would excel at something like that. You do it for fun? Dude. Well, you know what? More power to you. Something like that I would charge people for. But I don't know how hard or easy something like that is in India. I know literally zero about India, so... But here in the US, man, it's like a whole thing. If you're doing anything like selling real estate or buying, like, you need to have a license and stuff like that. 7-star, rank 4, dupe Cole, Okoye, Noel, Jack, Badass, undupe, Gene, Onslaught. You've nuked down Doom Boss 20 times. That's dedication right there, man. Are you Fab, are you asking who like we would recommend you rank up? Renting out flats to tenants? Yeah, you would need a license for that in the States. I don't know what it's like in India. Actually, you know what? You might be able to just... That might be state specific. It might depend on where you live. For renting. And no, I think you'd have to register as a business. I don't know if you would need a license or not. I never looked that far into real estate. Anyway, I probably won't play the Doom Boss until I have to. Ever again. Alright. Well, with the champions you listed, I would say Onslaught, Cole Obsidian, or Okoye would be the ones I would want to rank up. Why am I not fully dexing it? Because I'm reading chat, dude. You buy land, build apartments, and rent them? Dang, Garvit. Dude, if I ever want to buy real estate in India, I'll look you up, bro. It's bum. You can say whatever you want to say. That's a fantastic rank up, dude. And I really wish they would, like, change Cassandra's dashback. It seems so slow. It feels like the, like, kind of move they would do, like, as an anime protagonist. Does she, like, kicks her leg up a little bit? 5x in 3 years? Dude, do I need to, like, go get some real estate in India? Is that the strat? You're a millionaire? Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy, bro. And I'm just sitting here, I'm just sitting here streaming MCOC to the masses. Can't be calling Onslaught mid and also say 9.3 is hard. It's so true. Nah, Widow calls everybody mid for some reason. Yeah, Silk is pretty mid though. Totally depends on luck. You were lucky to buy some property for really cheap. 5x the value in 2 to 3 years. Dude, that's kind of how it is sometimes. Like, you just need to be blessed, I guess. Good payback in the capital of India. I would, I'm too poor to buy property right now. I would like to own some sort of property in the future, though. Just because of, like... Oh, I don't know. Just like the safety in it, I guess. I think it would be cool to buy some property in like the forest and like build a cabin or something at some point. I gotta say, I know it's irresponsible, but I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised with that level of income that you don't just spend a ton on this game. You bought 1 kilogram of gold yesterday? Dude, gold is going to be a good thing to invest into. I think gold and cryptocurrency. But yeah, I do think, like, if you really... I think the best way, probably, to consistently accumulate wealth is just investing in a lot of different things, right? Like gold, crypto, real estate, stocks. I think diversifying is king. I think any of those champions you listed are personally good rank ups, Fab. I think any of those other guys that you listed. But you can always just like come back to the chat and ask, and we'll give you our opinions when that time does come. Rap. That's what I get for looking at chat, man. Go tell Seaton that Silk is mid. What's in it for me? I don't think... honestly, I'm a small fish. I don't even think Seaton would pay any attention to any sort of comment that I ever left. In a live stream, on a video. I could probably get away with it and you would never even see it. Oh, he has a rank 4 Silk? Dude, he probably has a lot of rank 4s. I don't really know what his roster is like, though. Chat'll be here. Unless something crazy in my life changes. Like I said, I'm very consistent with my schedule. So, I'll be live every weekday. He might reply just because he's a nice guy. He could. I do think Seaton is a really chill dude. He'd be a fun guy to be like friends with IRL. I do like that so far he's been the biggest content creator to like criticize Kabam when they're doing stupid things. But I think that's because he can. Like, I think a lot of the smaller content creators in like the content creator program, like they probably feel this way, and it's probably true, where they can't be too critical of Kabam because they don't have as much pull within the community, right? As like the Seaton or Legacy, who I think can probably be more so open about basically everything, because they alone can get the ball rolling on like a boycott or something because their channels are just big, right? That's my take on it, at least. And like, if they were to like ban or do anything about those guys, that would just be like negative PR. All right, gore down. Anti-venom is pretty good for gore, huh? With stagger and then heal reversal. All right, we're gonna hit this last milestone, I think, and then we'll probably call it there, guys. Actually, I think I might call it here. I'm tired on second thought. Oh man, yeah, I'm fading. McQueen is fading fast right now. Ugh. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for our stream this very day. Thank you so much for everybody who dropped by. We will be live again tomorrow. I'm not 100% on what we're going to be doing. It'll probably be just a little bit of Battlegrounds, a little bit of Arena. Maybe if I'm feeling a little bit, you know, crazy, we'll do friendlies. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, whether it's like an hour or you got a whole day ahead of you, whatever you have. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a good one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.